everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I am the voice behind the icon, and today we are back in American Truck Sim once again, today with our owner-operator series, now with something new. If you happen to see our last episode, you'll know that we bought a brand new, beautiful Volvo 670. We decked it out in blue, which just looks so fantastic. When it's in darkness, that's what I really like, just when it's at night, it's gonna sing. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm really excited about it. This is going to be for our long hauls. We'll still be using our black Volvo for short ones, for day runs, but this one is much longer. Right now we are in Kansas City. We are going to be delivering, what do we have? Frozen food to Denver, Colorado. I really wanted to get out and see if the mountains are actually designed in the game, or if we're just gonna be like, oh cool, we're in Denver. So fingers crossed, really excited to be in this new truck. So let's hop in. Let's get on the road here. Let's get everything going. Of course, we got Ella. We also have Pac-Mans. Really excited to be able to have one hanging up there. All right, we got full fuel. We seem like we're fine. Let's put on our flashers so we can get out of this yard. The trailer needed some work, hence why it's at the Caterpillar garage, but we kept the reefer running while they're repairing it. Now it is time to head to Denver, Colorado. Just listen to that engine. Sounds so good. Sorry if you can still hear the wheel. The microphone is literally almost sitting on top of the wheel right now. Now that we're doing this new sound system setup. So, super excited about that. As we pull out of the yard here. Flashers off. Sooner we can get on the highway, the better I'm gonna feel. Oh, just listen to that engine. Just realized the steering of the steering wheel, I'm not turning it that far. It's a little unrealistic because it makes me turn it like 900 ways a Sunday. But regardless, can't be choosing, right? Oh boy. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Today's Monday. It's the afternoon right now. Had a really successful, very bountiful day of recording videos. We went to the store. Ella was such a good girl. Super happy about that. Let me through. I guess I should have pulled out to begin with, but, you know, slow our roll. It's fine. We didn't go, I don't think, with the most powerful of everything. We wanted more of a realistic engine in the truck. Very easily can we jump out of realism in American Truck Simulator. Trying to keep it to the T. Actually, you can go in 30, so pick up the speed, mate. Come on. But I hope everybody's doing good. Peterbilt discovered. Awesome. Let's see. We always have like one main topic that we like to talk about as we go, and since we're not doing iRacing right now, let's try to keep off that subject. That's me. I'm trying to tell myself to do that. But I will say, right before I started up to record this last video and this one here, I have noticed... there we go. Still had a green, might as well go. That they have brought forward an image and an article about Oregon. Now, Oregon is planned for Q4 2018, which is great because that's when I said we'd probably, you know, upgrade is when we got up to Washington. And Oregon's the first step. But I put a caveat to that. I said when Oregon comes out, I kept on seeing these pictures of logging. I said if they bring forth logging, 100% will I be updating the game regardless what we lose, just to be able to do some logging ventures. It was announced today that the wood industry will be coming along with Oregon with logging and lumber and flatbeds and all this, and I about exploded in my seat. Danielle was here. I got really excited. So plan on Q4 2018. You can definitely tell this is heavy. Holy crap. Only able to go 40 up this hill. You will be seeing an update to the game, which means we'll probably lose all the trucks that we have now if I can't get it to go right. Fingers are crossed we'll be able to get all the maps to cooperate and get together, and we'll buy all the DLC that's out at that point as well. Completely revision, Q4 2018, and we will be doing a lot of log work. So super excited about that. But of course, that's far away. We're in the now right now. And I was thinking about it. We just went up to Loudon where we dropped off our car. For those of you who don't know, Loudon is near Concord, New Hampshire, which is where New Hampshire Motor Speedway is, where the NASCAR Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. I said NASCAR twice, didn't I? Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series will be up there this coming weekend. Super excited for the Foxwoods Casino 301. Really excited to be going up there. But we brought up our RV, and I said on the way back, I was seeing some of these long trucks, and I was like, we're doing short runs and we're doing our racing runs. You know what I mean? I wanted something a little bit different. So I said, next time when I decide that I want to buy another truck, we're going to do some cross-country runs. Now, these are going to be longer. They're going to be longer episodes, and I know that. And we'll probably stream most of them. But I wanted to change. I wanted to be able to just get behind the wheel, which we're doing right now. I am learning, though, with this engine. I feel like when we are in Colorado, I am going to swap out something a little bit more. Because, you know, barely going 65 and a 75 is a little obnoxious to me. So we'll probably swap that out just a little bit. But feeling good right now. Feeling good behind the wheel of this brand new truck. Slapping on our very first miles. I know you can't see the dash that well. I never keep the resolution on that high. And we'll switch back just to the logo. We put 45 miles on this thing thus far. Hoping to cross the country and back in it. Like I said, though, I hope everybody's having a good day, good evening, whenever you may be seeing this. I've recorded so many videos in advance prepping for certain things that are happening during the summer that I have no idea when this is going to come out. The race probably has already come and passed for New Hampshire Motor Speedway. If anybody follows the race, that is. Oh, we finally got up to 75. Well, cruise control it is. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be going up there. We're going to be recording a couple vlogs while we're up at New Hampshire Motor Speedway as well. Really excited about hoping to get to those to a little bit higher quality. If you've noticed, the last couple maybe week and a half, we have had the opportunity to release videos in 1080 or 4K. And the audio has gotten a little bit better. It's not as cutting out because now we are using a separate recording software to be able to actually record it. So we're trying, even though this is just a hobby, if I'm putting it out somewhere for somebody else to see, like YouTube, I want to make sure that they're getting the best experience. You know what I mean? I don't mind when people I've watched have had, you know, questionable audio. It's fine, but you know, if somebody happens to pop in the channel, I want to make sure that they have the best experience that they can. Never actually traveled this road before. Super excited about going to Colorado. I hope the mountains are at least semi-modeled. Very, very big on mountains. Me personally, just love it. Coming up on a Sata? I don't remember. Saya? Never remember the company's name. Oh, we got a rig broken down over there. Oh, boxes must have. Tie it down, trucker. I'm telling you. Saya, LTL Freight. We'll come on flying by in our brand new Volvo. Might as well. We got it. I don't know. There's nothing like sitting behind the wheel, and especially these long highway drives. You know, I love what we were doing there, freelance work. You know, sticking around California and Nevada and Arizona. I love that, but coast to coast is where it's at for me. I love long haul. I know it's not as exciting to watch, and I gotta make sure that I keep up, you know, some dialogue, but it's nice. We still got 9 hours to go. After Colorado, I'm not sure where we'll go. We'll probably head to the East Coast, maybe down to Louisiana or something. It's wherever it really brings us, you know what I mean? Usually I don't force roads, but I wanted to make sure that we did get to Denver. So this one is something that's forced. This is a route that I created. The rest is just wherever they want to send us next. Let's see if we can get an outside shot. Nope, too far away. Come on, reset the camera. There we go. Looks pretty. Looks so good. Yeah, I know, I'm off the road. Just trying to drive in third person. It's not possible. Let's get on over here. Now, it's interesting. If you saw the last episode, we actually made a Volvo, which is what we're driving in right now, and a Kenworth. Now, I'm a very big Kenworth fan, but I love the customization that I've had in the Volvo. Plus, I love the steering wheel and the fact that I can go and sit in the back if I wanted to. Love those touches. So, it was hard. You know, I love Kenworth, but... And also, I got the blue right. I was looking for a certain blue. I got it right with the Volvo. You know? I don't know, it fits better. I know I'm all over the road. I'm just trying to show people outside. But we're heading westbound right now. I think we're on the... I don't even know where we are. I thought I saw 80 something. Maybe it's 70 something. Wish I could remember. Just pull a normal freight. That's what I want to do. So at least we can pull lumber and flatbeds. Wish an array. I know that there's a new mod out that a lot of people are playing with flatbeds. I'm gonna have to check that out. Love. Oh, we're on the 70. Okay. Love flatbed work. It's just a whole nother animal. You know what I mean? It's something else unique. So, just happy with that. And happy where we are with the channel right now. I'm really happy that I'm able to bring a whole array of different, you know, content to the channel. The problem that I've been having is it takes so long to edit and render right now, especially now that we're in 1080 or 4K. That kind of drags us down, but we're in a good level right now. And you know, I got 2 more days to get 3 iRacing videos, 1 American Truck Sim video, and I'd love to get another Riverside video out to you guys for Planet Coaster. But we will see. This is the last one I'm going to be recording today. I want to be able to have a good meal and just spend some time with Danielle. You know, her brother's been up with us, and he's a fantastic kid. Really is. He's 13, so I try not to call him a kid. He's a fantastic guy. You know, a little lost in his skin right now, as all 13-year-olds may be, but his heart's there. You ask him to help with something around the house, he's right there to do it. So I loved him being up here. I do miss him being here a little bit. But I will say it is nice to be able to be back with my wife, but I would welcome him back into our home at any time. So I'm going to spend some time with her this evening, try to fight the heat. I was hoping to go on a walk, but it's still 90 plus outside, so prefer not to melt. We're supposed to have, I think, thunderstorms coming in tomorrow. Want those to run in faster than not, so it doesn't rain on the weekend while we're camping. You know what I mean? So hoping to spend some time with her, but I really wanted to get this in, and it's a kid with a new toy. It's like, oh, I got a new truck, gotta go drive it. It's really excited. And also, this is the first American Truck Simulator with the new audio, so hopefully you're hearing me a little bit better. Or hopefully you're not hearing as much in the background. You just probably heard a door slam. But besides that, hopefully you don't hear as much. I won't know until I start editing. Whoop, rumble strip, a little far over. Come on, me. Focus on your lane. Alright, we got about 7.5 hours left. Well, 7.25, I should say. Still feeling good. Still like we're making good time. Now, I said I was going to upgrade the engine. I'm so torn right now because it's working right now. And it sounds good. So, we may keep it. We might keep it. I'll probably go to the shop and see what the other options are, but I like the sound of this one. It sounds right. Plus, we are still able to do 75, and at the beginning, it does give the realism of the weight. You know, of course, we'd be driving a little bit better now. You know what I mean? You got so much weight behind you and so much momentum. I hear an Ella coming up the stairs because she stomps up the stairs, Mrs. Stompy Stomp. Hi, Ella. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's panting up a storm because... Oh, okay. Well, you might have been able to hear that. She just smacked her head off the keyboard tray and smashed the mouse and everything around, so... Also, somehow turned off our cruise control. I have no idea how you managed to do that, Ella. I have no idea. Hey, don't chew on the husky. We don't need to do that. She's such a pain in the butt, but you gotta love her. You know what I mean? Ella. Hey, don't lick the husky. It's not for licking. It's like children. I'm telling you. Take that out of your mouth. Don't chew on that. Don't poop inside. You know, we're gonna be parents in a couple years, and why do I feel I'm gonna have to utter that not to a dog for once, huh? Mustang coming up. Looks like a beautiful day to have top down. Alright, so you're still doing fine on that. Let's actually look. I haven't looked. Next stop in 4 hours. Oh boy. Okay, well. Really quick, I'm gonna look in the map. I'll be right back. Alright, I had to look just really quick to see if there was another rest station before Colorado. I mean, before Denver at least. And because I knew that we weren't gonna make it. And there is, so hopefully we can get there in time. It's actually in a town, so we're gonna have to get off the highway, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't gonna be, you know, SOL and starting to fall asleep in the road, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of YouTubers, which I'm not calling myself one, but... Oh, featherlight just went by. I know a lot of YouTubers turn off the fatigue. There's no fun in that, in my personal opinion. Keeps with the clock, you know? I think it's fine. A little bit more before we put on the cruise control. Got some beautiful plains here as we head towards Denver. Just hoping they have some of the Rockies in there. You know, I'm gonna be disappointed if it's not. We'll have to go into X-planing when we get back from Loudon and fly around Denver. Once we finish our East Coast, of course. We've only got one more trip with that, by the way. Anybody who's been following the X-Plane 11 series, we have one more trip from Atlanta to Orlando, and then we'll be done. So I'll be looking for suggestions what to do next. We are going to go a little bit with the 767 for Delta Airlines, if I can get comfortable enough in my skin to be able to film that. That's what I started off when I started X-Plane 11, because that's what I know. I know big airliners like that. So fingers are crossed that we're not going to have a problem when we start to film it. But I'm going to be looking for some of the most beautiful places to go in X-Plane, and I think Denver's going to be one of them. I also think that there is an add-on for X-Plane 11. I think it's paid DLC, where they actually have the airport detailed, so I'd assume the surrounding area has been done as well. Let's get back over here into the right lane after passing that Greyhound. Feeling good. Feeling good. Still thinking of a brand new series. It'll probably be more towards the fall, where Danielle actually is going to take the lead, because we're getting closer and closer to finishing Jurassic World Evolution. It's going to take a little bit longer for you guys, because now we're cutting them down into half-hour episodes instead of an hour. But we're getting close. I know that. We are on the second to last island, and then there's the sandbox. And then I know there's going to be a whole bunch of DLC over time, but we're going to need something else to fill our time. So I'm thinking having Danielle take the lead, and I think it's such a good idea. We will have Sims 4, and we'll see some of the crazy adventures that we can go on. We'll create us, we'll create the dogs. I think it'll be a fun time. I think it'll be something fun to stream, and I think it'll be something fun on the channel. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. I'm starting to see mountains. This makes me a happy me. As long as we don't have to go up like some super uphill. What's this sign? What do we got? Sharon Springs and Oakley. Not where we're going yet. 4 hours, 42 minutes to our destination. When do we need sleep? Hi, clickety clack husky. 3 hours and 42 minutes. Yeah, that's what I figured. And the uphill battle begins. Alright, I'm going to step out and get a screenshot really quick. I will be right back. Alright, that was a little tight turn, but there we go. And as we start to go uphill, as we get closer and closer to Denver, Colorado. I believe the rest stop that we chose is actually in Colorado. I think it's past the line, so we'll find out. We got some sheds of... Oh, an oil leak, actually. I wasn't sure if it was tires or an oil leak. That's what it is. Just so many good things coming, and then classes are going to be starting up soon. I know it's a month and a half, but that's still soon. So excited to get back there. But I am going to let everybody know that it will be down to 1 video a day when school comes back up. We'll get probably back to 2 over breaks and stuff, but I can't let this, hobby interfere with work life, and we get very busy during the school year, so be down to 1 a day, but it'll still be good content. I firmly believe that. I jumble things around, and hopefully when we return as well, AI will be in iRacing, which is going to bring a whole nother level of stuff to the channel, so fingers are crossed. See, it's the only problem that I have with this engine that we have right now, because now we're going 60. I know we're still slightly going uphill, but I got nothing here. I'm going to click off that cruise control and continue to climb, I believe. You can hear Ella with a squeaky toy down the hall. And the Husky seems to be pacing. Layla, what you doing? Pacing. That's literally the look I got. No rhyme or reason. No, like, oh, I'm caught doing something. Just, I'm pacing, that's all. Alright, we're at 55 now. Still climbing here and there, so it's to be expected, I guess. Still on the 70. The 70 must lead right through the heart of Colorado, so... I mean, through the heart of Denver. 3 hours. I would assume we're getting closer to our rest stop. I just don't want to push it. I don't want to get too tired and start fading at the wheel. Be safe. Oh, highway patrol. Hello, officer. Not speeding. I promise. Beautiful road, though. Wish there was a little bit more detailing on the side, but seeing as this is a fan map, can't complain at all. And I love that SCS is still working with the game and making more states. I'm very excited about that, because the hope, I would say, eventually is if we can keep enough power behind the games and dedicated players such as myself, I would love to see a full United States by SCS. Now, the community is fantastic. They do, especially there's some people who do individual states. There's somebody who's done a Hawaii one, I've seen. But I would love to see it done by them, because they put in so much effort and detail, because they can, Oh, is that the Denver sign? I believe it is. I wonder if we can get a screenshot as we're going by it. Let's hop out and find out here in just a second. Let's hop out now. I mean, I got the screenshot, and you'll notice that it looks a little different because I actually had to pull forward a little bit more, but I got the screenshot. Not sure if it's what I wanted it to do. I wish it was kind of like over, like on a highway sign over the freeway. But, can't be picky. Well, we're in Colorado. Should pick up a little pot. It's my favorite thing. I'd love to be able to go out there and just get one of the little planter's pots. It says a little pot from Colorado. It's a quirky gift. I think it's funny. Put our little plant in it. Our little plant versus zombie plant. I was hoping he was going to be one of the little dancing ones that dance back and forth. The fact that he's at least a little bit animated I like, so sit there next to Pac-Man. Alright, you can see on our GPS as I accidentally hit the rumble strip because I'm trying to adjust my microphone that we are coming up on our exit right now for our rest, and you just heard we are starting to yawn, which is actually starting to become contagious. And now I'm gonna yawn. Oh, I love how that actually works. Okay. Seabert. Here. This is where we're getting off. Seabert, Colorado, or Sabert, Colorado. Wish I knew how to pronounce it. Okay, we're gonna get off here, we're gonna get a good night's rest, and we're gonna head back out to make our delivery. They're not expecting us for a little while, right? Yeah, time remains 174. It's because it's a custom one. Whoa. What a weird change of terrain. Well, this is our stop. Still no real Jake break, so we kind of deal with what we got. I like the change. It's like desert, but like a tundra desert. You can go. Oh, there's a massive line of traffic. You guys can go. Let me check the map again and see where this hotel is. It's literally right off the highway, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, free to the left. I got a whole bunch on the right. It seems like a busy place right now. Come on, people. All I want to do is get some food and go to bed. Hell, I'll bark at him. I wish I'd just replace one of the horns with a bark instead. Bark, 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 bark. Alright, we got a break in traffic here. Do we got to break this way? Of course we don't. Come on. Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna step out, probably get a screenshot of us turning. It might be a good one. Find out right now. Alright, we're back. That's a keeper. I know you're tired. We're getting right down here right now. We don't need any gas. We can literally just park, get some food, and go to sleep. We'll let Ella out, of course. Look how barren this looks. It looks realistic, too. If you're not in the mountains, it's perfectly flat. That's what I've heard. Slow her down. First time sleeping in the new truck. Alright, now we just gotta find which one of these is gonna allow us to sleep. And try this slot right here. Perfect. Let's get her stopped. Brake. Let's turn off that engine. Oh, I know you're tired. Oh, look how pretty that truck is. Love it. Alright, let's climb into the back. Love this. We'll make sure we get a bite to eat and then we sleep and we'll let out Ella, but let's nap and let's see where it is tomorrow morning. Whoa, weird. Turn it off. There we go. Hit the wrong button. I like how the media center actually woke up, though. All right, it's 1 a.m. Ooh, rough morning. Rough morning. Let's pop up in here. How you doing, Ella? Doing good? Sleep well? Of course she did. Always sleeps well because she sleeps on everybody's feet. Start that up, let that idle for a little bit. Turn on our lights, see what our lighting package looks like from the outside. First time we've been able to turn it on and see it. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Alright. We've idled enough. Break off. Trying to be aware of traffic around us here. To actually turn on the actual headlights. Put that into gear. Yeah, and I also noticed when I've been in truck stops, we're going a lot faster than I should be. There'd be truckers walking in and out. You'd never know or you never see them, so it's not worth running somebody over. So we'll go a little bit slower now through them, especially with the engine we seem to have right now. Yeah, got a handful. What about this way? Nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got enough room, I think. Right behind this highway patrol. I know that we're not that far now. I can see my Samsung over there. That's bright. Jeez. Let's see. How much longer? Ooh, nope, not what I wanted off the map. There we go. Oh, 2 hours? Yeah. We got this. Plenty of time. I didn't want to try cutting these people off. You gonna let me go, or? Been bested before by somebody who's gonna say they were gonna let me go and then crash right into me, so don't do it. You almost did, too. High beams on, because there's nobody in front of us right now. Try to get us up to some speed. Checking our mirrors. Doesn't look like there's anybody there, so we can get right onto the highway. And yeah, we don't need high beams on. Just wanted it for getting on the highway. Let's continue ourselves down 70 as we get closer and closer to Denver, Colorado. We'll find out in the morning here in Denver whether they've actually scaled mountains or not, because can't really see anything right now. You know what I mean? Still love the day and night cycle, love the sleeping cycle. What I'd love to see implemented is like an advanced mode where you have an electronic log, an e-log. So, you know, you gotta take a break. Hey, you've only been driving for this many hours, you've got to take your 10 or your 13 or whatever it might be. I'd kind of like to see that in the game, but that might take a little bit out for some of the just regular players. For the sim players, I think they'd really enjoy it. Such as myself, I would love a little wristwatch like that, but you need to put more truck stops into the game. You know? Cruising at a nice 65. Funny, sometimes I prefer driving at night, sometimes I prefer driving in the day. During right now, I feel like I'd want to be in the day, but Linron? Or Liron? Can't tell. Too busy ordering GPS. Keep the truck straight, dummy. I am not familiar with Colorado. I know New England. That's what I've got. Oh, I would love to have been able to see that sign. Oh, Lemon. Or Lemon. Colorado. Ooh, actually, we've changed speeds here. I'm flying by everybody. Worth getting a ticket for. That's 65. Let's actually drop that a little more. Don't want us to be speeding too much. We got plenty of time before we've got to be there for delivery, so not really worried about it. And we're back up to 75. Of course we are. I was hoping that we were going to have a way station along the way, but it doesn't seem that way. It's more gas station and rest stops. I know it's a hassle, but adds to that realism of, oh crap, we got to stop now. I might turn off realistic fuel consumption. That's what it is right now. That's what I have in there. Tank gas lasts a lot longer than it used to. So, might do that. I'm not sure yet. The truck just went flying through that gas station. Jeez, man. Like, we're going almost 75 by him, and, you know, we didn't go past him that fast. Going at a good speed, but I feel like we're gonna have to slow down on this car up in front of us. It's in the fast lane. I know we're almost there. Got 41 minutes. It's been a great drive, and Really excited to be doing some longer runs with you guys. More highway work. Not sure how often they'll happen because they do take a long time to film. You know, like, you know, we're going on 40 minutes right now. But I want to do something a little bit different every once in a while, especially if we're going to be going down to one a week. Love that opportunity to do something different. Something showed up there and I couldn't see. We're in Denver, almost in Denver. Just not sure what exit's going to have us get off. Not used to being around here, so. Weird road marking signs. Does not look like as many mountains as I was hoping we're gonna be in here, but we'll find out more in the morning. I do plan to buy a depot here in Denver, though. Maybe I can be near Furniture Row Racing. For those of you who may or may not know, that is Martin Truex Jr.'s race team. They're the only team, well, the only team that's that far away from North Carolina. Most base themselves in and around North Carolina or Charlotte, North Carolina, if we're going to be more specific. Sorry, I'm trying to get a kink out of my neck, so driving's a little erratic. I'm gonna be getting off an exit up here. I don't know which one. I hate maps like this. I do not know which. I'm gonna say stay on the highway. Nope, should have gotten off. Damn it. How much more did that just add to our time? A lot. Oh well. It's almost impossible for me to read. Like, I don't know what this interchange is. It's crazy. Ah, boy. Well, we'll just go up and drop back down. It should be fine. Whoa! Again. Again with the stupid invisible crap. Just need to have my heart slow down for a second. There's nothing there. It happened once in a Greyhound episode, and it happened once here now. There's nothing there, and this all of a sudden you just plow into nothing. And of course we got a helicopter going on with a whole police chase over there. And we got a giant traffic jam. Ugh. Not the way you want to end a run. So yeah, damage. Probably gonna be damaged goods too, but let us in. Thank you. You run into an invisible wall, there's nothing you can do. What a bummer. Just takes you right out of it, you know what I mean? Get on over. Make sure we actually get off of the right exit this time. 2 sucker punches in a row. Technically getting off near Colorado Springs, if not in Colorado Springs. Exit 260. Alright, looking for the high beams there. Couldn't remember the quick key for that on my steering wheel. Just so disappointing when you run into an invisible wall like that. There's one, I don't know if I've told this story before or not, but there was one that I hit when I first got the expansion, before I was recording videos or anything, and I was driving down to Daytona, and I hit an invisible wall right out of Atlanta, but it was actually a full road wall. Like, I had to go up the state and go way around this point of Atlanta to be able to do it. It was funny. It was interesting. Hello, Denver, Colorado. Trucker, I got some damage from invisibility. I just realized I didn't even stop on the line. Come on me, not drunk, I promise. You know, I think we're gonna keep the engine. It's back and forth because, you know, there's just not a lot of power behind it, but I feel like the realism's a little better. Oop. Grass in the road there. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more realistic than not having it slow down. Literally 2 cops in front of you. Oh, welcome to Denver, everybody. Pretty dense in here. I have no idea if there's a right turn on red here. So we are actually gonna wait, seeing as we're right next to 2 cops. Shouldn't be that long anyways. Looks good. Of course, goes right to a stop sign. I don't expect that many people to be out this time. Ella, your head's kind of in the way, babe. Hopefully nobody's coming. Alright. So we're apparently bringing this to an IKEA. I don't really know what the paperwork said at the beginning. It's frozen food, that's all that I know. We'll find out when we pull in, I guess. I was hoping there was going to be some more noticeable mountains. I don't notice any. I figured Denver being in the mountains, you'd see them. Maybe you don't. I've never been to Denver. Don't do any recording of any of it. So, it's something I'll look up right after this. As we bring it to a stop. Alright, does look like it's right over here. Does look like an IKEA. Looks like it's going to be at the end of the road is going to be the entrance, so for now we'll click this on. I don't think I've ever delivered to a place like this before, so that's the only place I can go, so let's find out. There. Aha, there's gonna be a gate. I did not swing far enough for a gate. Maybe I did. Just to be careful though. We'll back it up just a smidge. That time I know you can hear the wheel. Sorry, guys. A little bit on the curb. Just want to make sure we can get in here. Because, like, super skinny. Like I said, never delivered to a place like this before. It's tricky. Yeah, well, we got it through. Now, where do you want this? Please tell me it's less impossible than trying to get it in here. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even ask us if we wanted the hard or the easy. Man, this place is complex. Okay, well, I think the best thing to do is gonna be to pull her over here. Without hitting those boxes, getting ourselves spun around and back again. I think that's gonna be the easiest thing to do. And they need to clean out their yard. That's what they need to do. Just want to make sure we don't hit those boxes. Make that message go away. I gotta be able to see everything. Alright, I gotta look outside really quick. I mean, just barely not jackknifing it, but yeah, there's no way I wouldn't jackknife it. Let's see if we can just kind of finagle. little bit. Okay. This is a miserable drop. It's supposed to be a fun adventure. There's like a crate in the way here. Really, all this because I'm stuck on a crate? Yeah, I know I'm jackknife right now. I'm not even stuck on anything anymore. Yeah, trailer, I don't. You're doing some weird stuff right now. Trying to keep the realism at a good level, but if you're gonna keep doing weird stuff like that, I'm not even stuck on anything anymore. Usually try to do first person, but this place is just stupid and tricky. That's what I was worried about. Literally the most difficult place I've ever actually had to deliver to, and there's some weird spots in this game. Yes, I know the struggles that I'm having right now. Maybe should have just risked driving it over here and tried getting it in there. Would have had better outcomes than what we're doing right now. Wheel going the right way, turn sharp as we possibly can. Actually, you know what? Bring it forward a little bit more. Bring it right up to the top. Good thing we slept the night before, I'll tell you that much. Thank God for the good turning radius on the Volvo here. Just want to get those tires where I need them, and then I can straighten everything else out afterwards. There's nothing there. Okay, well, apparently that concrete pillar is invisible. Magical invisible grate here. Never in my life have I ever had this long of a backup before. And I've put featherlight trailers in some very, very interesting spots. There. Oh my gosh. That was like a whole nother 15 minutes just trying to get parked in that place. Yeah, satisfactory. Don't even start with me. Okay. 587 miles, 19 hours, 39 minutes, 146.6 gallons of fuel. Oh, all I want to do is just like bash my head off the steering wheel right now. Oh boy, that was rough. That was rough. Well, I can tell you, next episode we will be picking up from here in Denver. So, yet again, super excited about this series, super excited about this new truck, and get to go from coast to coast with you guys, so I'm really excited about that. If you guys like what you saw, we do live stream on Twitch, which we'll be doing a lot more with the American Truck Simulator. That's at PadfootTD. If you guys like what you saw here on YouTube, it's PadfootTD space games. Let us know down in the comments below what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It really does help us. Even a comment, a great job, or, you know, this or that. You know, try to be nice. We're doing this as a hobby, just for fun, and trying to put some entertainment out there for you, for those of you who love the series or love trying to see somebody who's trying to do this well, do it as an adult. Trying to keep true to the sim. If you like seeing pups, you can follow us on Instagram at PadfootTD Games. We try to post out there all the time. A subscribe or follow is always nice on YouTube or Twitch. It lets us know that we're doing a good job. So, you know, it's always nice. Not required, though. Just doing it as a hobby. But I want to thank you guys personally, okay? I just want you to know that. It's just the struggles after trying to get this parked. It's like I'm just ready for a nap. But with that said, thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.